are live.
Are we live now?
We are live now.
Welcome into the 2013 Media Day live chat stream. Of course, Wesley Matthews, this guy, I don't even know. This is like you were walking past the door like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, man, I'm hyped right now. I'm excited.
Really?
A lot of excitement going on.
This is the definition of Wesley excitement because I think that's what we are
Either that or
deducing.
tired. Either that or tired. I didn't sleep last night.
Too excited?
Probably.
Are you going to sleep tonight before
I
camp?
don't sleep during the season.
Yeah,
So no.
that's
not
probably
so
not
much.
a good thing.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it together.
So last time we all saw you within media, of course, you had an elbow issue. How are you doing? Okay.
I'm all good.
That looks good. How about everything else?
I'm ready to go. I
Everything
feel
else
great.
good?
Yep, I feel great.
How was the summer?
It was good. It was long. It was different. Never had surgery before, so I had to recover from that, recover from my ankle. But I feel good. I feel like, I worked myself into camp. Last summer I think I came into camp too ready, and I kind of peaked a little bit. So
Okay.
I feel good about the training and all that, and ready to go.
Okay, so this summer, of course, you're pretty active on Twitter, Instagram, telling people what you're doing, grind mode, right?
Yes.
What were some of the aspects of your game that you were working on?
Everything. Playmaking, just trying to be more of a student of the game, understand it better, how to be more efficient. And I was watching, it was great because they had playbacks all summer long. So I was watching NBA TV, learning, picking up tendencies, and then staying in the gym.
Mm-hmm. And then how about coming back to Portland? When did you come back and when did you join in on the voluntary workouts?
I was in and out. I came back for this time on Thursday, but then I was here a week prior to that. We were playing and working out, and it was good. The vibe was good. The competition level was up, and then, I think everybody's genuinely excited for this year, almost like a fresh start.
Yeah, I feel like we said that last year, though, too. But then I know you read some of the stuff online. A lot of people are talking about how with the additions this summer, there is a real good chance that the Trailblazers make a dent in the playoffs. What are your thoughts on
Well,
that?
last year we were just everything was new. Everything was new to a lot of people, and you almost didn't know what to expect. We played hard. We're in almost every single game, but this year, we've got veterans coming. We've got guys that have played. We've added depth to our team. The guys that were young are now a little bit seasoned. So I think we just got a great mix.
What do you think about the addition of Darrell Wright and some of those other shooters, and you, of course, the shooter, and the development of Terry Stotts' offense?
I think it goes hand in hand. It's perfect. We got a lot of different weapons to throw at you, even more so than we did last year. Our problem wasn't scoring the ball, it was stopping people. And, I think we've gotten into that mind frame a little bit more, and then adding Robin, Earl Watson, guys that are really defensive minded, I think it's just going to help our team.
Terry talked about that being a big focus for you guys going into camp. And, of course, we always hear that. But you, as a defense player kind of first, how are you going to help influence guys and making this team's mentality a defense mentality?
I'll just keep everybody honest. Make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, including myself. I have to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in order to tell someone that they need to do what they're supposed to be doing, and holding each other accountable. Like I said, offense wasn't our problem last year, and I don't imagine it'll be a problem again this year.
What you mentioned there about kind of being a mentor leads into this question here from Rip City Advice. They say, how do you think your leadership role will evolve this season?
It'll just continue to grow. God, my 5th year now. What is this? But just, I think that drive to continue to win and continue to get better. I was pissed that we didn't make the playoffs. I'm pissed that the past 2 seasons I've been out of the playoffs. After my first 2, I was there. So it's almost like a selfish drive that's going to help me lead even more.
How does that set your expectations going forward into this season?
Well, I just want to get better. And, I know that we have the team that if we just continue to get better and mesh and grow, we'll be in the playoffs. We don't have to set a projection. We don't have to set a place or a seed or any of that. Like, we have the team that if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll get there.
At what point does a player reach the confidence, or I don't know if confidence is the right word, but the ability to say, yes, we are going to make the playoffs? We've been up and down the last few years. When do you get there?
You have to go through a little bit of battles. You can say it during training camp, but you're still competing against yourself. And that's all good, but you're gonna have to go through battles. You're gonna have to lose 2 games in a row. You're gonna have to drop one at home that you're not supposed to. You got to go win one that you're not supposed to, and then you see the resolve of your team.
Another question here from Guess They Say, what do you think of CJ so far, and some of the other new additions like Thomas Robinson? other guys?
You know,
other young guys?
I'm really impressed with Thomas, more so than I didn't know. You know, I just saw him play in Kansas, and he was bigger than everybody. He was more athletic than everybody. He didn't really get a fair shake with his in his short NBA career, and you know, he showed me a lot. You know, CJ, he can score. You know, he can play the game. He's crafty. He uses his abilities to, you know, overcome maybe some of his athleticism. I mean, he'll be the first to tell you, but he's crafty and he can shoot that ball. But I think we're gonna be good.
How about Dame? I feel like we've been talking. I mean, I know you haven't been here for all the other chats, but Damian hasn't really come up. I mean, he set a great expectation last year as being the Rookie of the Year. How's his game looking so far this summer?
He looks the same. You know, Dame, he's playing tough, he's playing confident. And, you know, I think he's focusing more on being a better defender. I think a better playmaker, setting up other guys, because he knows he's going to be able to score. He knows he's going to have the ball in his hand. And so I think he's understanding that it'll be easier for him if everybody else, if they have to worry about everybody else as well.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us. I guess that's all the time we got. So for TBTV, I'm Sarah Hecht, Wesley Matthews. What are you laughing at?
I had to spice it up, man.
Of course.
All right.